Hey, this is Steve Halleck. You may know me from my blog, TickTocking.com. I'm a watch collector. I'm also the president of MB&F North America. And through my collecting and my time in the industry, I get some cool pieces that come through my hands. So I know in the past I've made some videos and people have enjoyed them, so I'm going to keep trying to make some more. Today I have the Devon Tread 1 here. This is a prototype piece, but they're in production and available. So I thought we'd take a look at some of the features here. You can already see it ticking away. This is not a mechanical watch. So with a mechanical watch, meaning an automatic or a manual one, you've got a spring that provides all the energy to the functions. And energy is always the biggest concern. That's why the range of functions you can have with a mechanical watch is so limited, and really complicated pieces are so difficult to make and so expensive because it's just difficult to get enough energy out of a spring to do what you want them to do. So here we don't have that problem. This is a battery-powered watch. But it does tell the time mechanically. So the batteries power motors, which make these belts turn to tell the time. And it's a pretty cool piece of technology. Because it's not mechanical, it can do things that you could never do with a mechanical watch, and it can be produced in a much cheaper and at more of scale. So there's some cool technology. You can see the motors here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and those motors drive these belts. And there's a motherboard, just like in a computer, that tells it what to do. Basically, on the back here, this is an inductive charging panel. So you just put this on the charger just like that, and it charges it. And on a full charge, it lasts for about 2 weeks. So I'll show you some of the functions. You can see now the seconds hand is going like this. It's 5:12 is the time. The seconds are pretty loud in this. It's loud when the belts move and the motors move. So you can actually quiet those down and turn the seconds off by holding this crown for 4 seconds here. So there you go. It's still telling time, just without the seconds. This also helps save a lot of battery. So this is probably the mode that you would wear it in most of the time, because that ticking seconds gets a little bit annoying, although it is very cool. So another cool thing, you can turn the watch completely off. So that'll save the battery, and that's how you charge it and everything like that. So when you turn it off, you hold the crown in, and there it goes. Now it's turning itself off. So the seconds are going to go to 0. The time's going to change itself to 12 o'clock. So now we're at 12 and 0. And then you saw the seconds just moved again to 7. Now they move when it's off anywhere from 0 to 10. And that tells you how much battery you have left. So right now I have 70% battery left. So this is basically how you would turn the watch off, like at night, or if you go to a movie or something like that. And it's still keeping time. It's just not showing time. So whenever you turn it on, it'll turn back on to the current time. So let's do that. We'll turn it back on, and it should bring us right back up to the current time. So there you go. We're back at 5:14. So as you can see, it's a cool piece. It comes in a few different finishes for these. This is the like anthracite finish. This is all steel. There's like a kind of chrome finish, a black finish. This top is not a sapphire. You can hear it. It's almost like the screen on a BlackBerry, something like that, a really hard plastic. It's really difficult to break it. I think they even say it's bulletproof, although it can scratch. You can see this prototype does scratch a little bit. The watch is really big, but because the lugs point straight down, it is wearable on a smaller wrist. My wrist is about 6 3/4 inch, and you can see here, it's a big watch, but it's pretty comfortable to wear. The strap's cool. It's thick. It's got this buckle that's wide and cool. So anyway, there you have it. That's the Devon Tread 1. Very, very cool watch. And there you go.